Yes, hello and welcome to Axelsson Design. My name is Axel Axelsson and I'm still pondering about the WordPress ecosystem. Yesterday I made a video, The Truth About WordPress Platform, and I shared it in several groups I'm part of. And in the best WordPress group on the internet, the Beaver Builder group, I got the most response to my video. And I have some mixed responses. Some people think I'm a plain idiot who don't know what I'm doing. To other people sharing similar frustrations about the platform. And it is absolutely true that WordPress is an open source software platform. And it is a fact that it powers 28% of the web. And it is a fact that it has 45,000 plugins that are linked to this platform. And that's all good and well. I'm not saying that I'm not demanding refund from WordPress. It's not like that. I'm just looking at this platform as a IT professional and a designer and a business runner for 40 years. I started in business when I was 14 years old. So I noticed the response from the community is attacks on me personally, which is okay. I can handle that. That's okay. Then it is attributed to my lack of knowledge. And actually I have pretty deep knowledge. For example, I run my own server with ISP config. I use my Nginx web machine. And Nginx and ASP.config are also free tools. But I choose my tools very strategically. Sorry, I'm from Iceland. My English is not the strongest. So the reason I use ISP.config is that they have paid support. You can, and I have used it, you can send them money and they will support you professionally. Nginx is amazing software and the history behind it is actually amazing. There is one dude, don't remember his name, who was on the conference I saw, who started this small program. And it now runs, I think, 140 million websites and growing every day. So there is a trend that from open source software comes amazing solutions. But after using Nginx doesn't make mission critical errors. Nginx is amazingly stable and reliable platform. So before this I prepared and read a little bit about mission critical. And this is maybe business critical, but the way WordPress is used today is getting more and more to the area of mission critical. So if something goes wrong, the whole business is go on hold. I had, for example, one project who in July was very sensitive for this situation if there was a mission critical failures, and that could put the operation out of business if they would have lost the website at this point. So I made preparation on my server and other preparation. If something happened, I would be fast to get it back online. So my criticism yesterday, and I have to, maybe I'm not fair to Beaver Builder. And if I'm not fair, I'm not trying to hurt anyone or disrespect anyone. I'm just talking about issue that I'm experiencing and I'm seeing other people experiencing. I watch the support groups and the Facebook groups, and I can see there is a lot of people with problems. And somehow this goes bara in circles and it doesn't get fixed. But I have to come clean about that maybe I have been too hard on Beaver Builder. I mean, Beaver Builder is just one of the plugins, one of the 45,000 plugins. But my relation to Beaver Builder, which is actually a compliment to Beaver Builder, is that they to me are my master service providers for this platform. Maybe that's not fair because like they say here themselves, they are just 3 guys from California doing their passion. So I'm quite open to that I am unfair to these guys. And if I'm doing that, I'm very, very sorry because that's not my meaning. Absolutely not. And actually, one reason I am speaking out about this, even though I'm hammered for it, is that I am worried about the Beaver Builder platform or the, because I am getting very dependent on the Beaver Builder. And I know good code when I see it or when I use it. For example, I used to do database solutions in the Omnis 7 system, if anybody knows that. And I had a colleague who made in Dataflex a pizza application who was made in like DOS environment. And then came all the Windows and fancy tools. And people were leaving my friend's application to some Windows systems. And most of them came back to the hammering DOS system. So I know reliable code when I use it. And the Beaver Builder code is amazingly good. So so I am all for Beaver Builder, and it worries me. It worries me if they go bad or something bad happens to Beaver Builder. That's not my wish. I've been in this. Well, I think it's 7 months since I bought Beaver Builder. So I have been receiving the newsletters and been on the group, so I have seen a little bit what's going on. And it worries me that some basic marketing decisions seems to be hard to make. And for example, in my books, what you never ever want to do is to split up your resources. So now they have Beaver Builder, Beaver Themer. I think that was a split. That was a marketing mistake. But of course, that's just my opinion after 30 years in all kind of marketing business. But the my frustration yesterday was related to these 3 tools. These are the 3 tools of software I use. This one, WordPress, I got for free. So both legally and morally, I have no claims on this company or this apparatus, simply because I got it free. So there is nothing I can say about that. But if I look at the companies I have paid for, and for example, I can share with you that I'm a subscriber of Creative Cloud. It costs around $600 per year, and I have been Illustrator user from the 86, from version 1.1. That's the first version that came out. And at that point, I always bought the software. I want to support the people who are doing the work. Total respect for that. So when many of my colleagues in the design business were stealing the programs and criticizing me for paying for it, why are you wasting your money on this? Because it was fairly expensive. So I put my money where my mouth is. And I am absolutely not leaving the Beaver Builder community or products. Of course, if that goes on the track that it becomes unusable, of course I have to reconsider. But for $50 per month, this is the software I get access to and full use. Character animation, speed grade, color. See, I get, and of course Dreamweaver, I can go back there if I want. So this is worth $600 per year. And there is no mission critical errors in any of these programs. And haven't been. Of course, I can only speak about Illustrator. Since 1986, Illustrator has never had a mission critical failure. And for Illustrator, mission critical is to draw stuff on a canvas and save it out or print it. Actually, in the beginning, we always have to save our work before printing because it always crashed the Apple computers. But anyway, back to the case I'm talking about right now. Here is the promise. Here is, I've been reading the promises from the people I'm paying money for. I also bought the Power Pack, but I haven't used it much yet. So I'm not including them here. That would not be fair. But these 3 I've been using heavily for 6-7 months. And the concept of free or cheap has to be put into context. If it takes me 2 weeks to root out all the bugs between these 3 or these 4. But like I say, I have no claims on WordPress because I never paid them any money. But these 3 I have paid, how much? 60, this one was $80, 200, yeah, this is around $400 for these 3 applications. So if I read the promises here, it's complete with you can translate pages, post, constant times, taxonomies, menus, and even the themes text. It's compactable. Of course, I'm not going to read it all for you. But you see there is no disclaimer. Absolutely no disclaimer. There's a little bit here in the news that they are making some WPML compactable themes. But here they are saying you can, it's a little bit double message. So also if you go to add-ons, for example, stunning web pages, it's so great, everybody loves it. See, oh, it's wonderful, which it is, until you, of course, run into all the problems. Can I translate Ultimate add-ons in my language? Of course. Our plugin comes with some crap to do that. Do I need to have coding skills to use Ultimate add-ons? Absolutely not. No. You don't need any. No, you don't need. So this is the promises they are making for exchange of money. That's the simple fact. And I want to repeat, I only want this company as well. This is no, I have, but things have to be right. You have to do things right. You cannot do things para. So the Beaver Builder, back to the leader. They are kind of a leader in this community or in this field. So if there's a problem with these two, or even these add-ons, somehow I start blaming Beaver Builder. Then the question comes, is that fair or not? And here we are talking, that's of course, I cannot be judged about that, but I can say my opinion. I think Beaver Builder is kind of accepting all the add-ons, or at least they should make a grave warning if some of these add-ons, which are actually with their names even, for Beaver Builder. This is kind of a strong connection. So if this plugin is crashing or making troubles for this environment, I think Beaver Builder should make some notice of it. If this platform is going to be open in all ends and there is no control or structure, it will crumble. Envato markets, which many people have, I'm sure know, they have been selling a lot of WordPress stuff. They have, one of the reasons I have sometimes made business with Envato markets is that they have some kind of quality control. And they will step in if there is a problem. So they are putting discipline on the stuff for sale here. So what I've been pondering today after being hammered by the group, that's okay, I have thick skin, is that I think Beaver Builder needs to make the rules. Beaver Builder, well, they get the blame, fair or not fair. They get the blame because they carry the name of the platform. So I think they should set the rules. And it's like back to mission critical. It's like when you are running a big network. I run a network with 1,500 users. So I know mission critical. And in a gymnasium school, so there was no money. I have to run the system with no money. So when school starts, you find out soon what is mission critical. And for example, if you are using switches on your network, which is commercial or freebie or consumer switches, they will not handle the task. They will all break down. And it doesn't matter if you tell the users, we saved a lot of money by buying these cheap switches, because that is not an argument in the mission critical situation. And what is happening when you go through the user pages and the Facebook page, and you can see that people are having very serious mission critical failures, which is damaging their business and reputation, and the reputation of WordPress as a platform and of their customers. So I think there's some kind of a delusion that this system is not business critical. And when you start paying money for some platform, it's a simple request that it works on the most basic tasks. And if it doesn't work in some situation, you must put a disclaimer on, I would say, on the front page, not on page 15. So, I mean, here is the support for the popular translation. Okay, but when you come over here, it doesn't work. So why are these guys connecting to the Beaver Builder if it doesn't work? So, of course, for me and my company, I have been, like I say, I moved out of Iceland to Sweden, so it has been taking me some time to re-establish myself. And most of my customers come from Iceland still. So I didn't burn any bridges back to Iceland. And I'm getting more and more customers. And my evaluation of this platform is that it's not mission critical ready. Which means that I have to find a mission critical ready system, or I have to step back from offering WordPress services. Because I'm not gonna be the IT manager with consumer switches when everything burns down. And you get 1,500 users screaming at you. And I noticed that some people who are making videos from England, I'm sorry, I don't remember your name, Picture and Word, I think he has given some good comments about that he sticks totally within the Beaver Builder because of these problems I'm talking about, which is a very smart advice actually. But that, of course, limits creativity and limits the quality of the solution you can provide to your customers. So then you go back to thinking, okay, maybe I'll just offer 2017 theme. I mean, this platform is not ready for more advanced solutions than that. But I understand that you can get this to work. And sorry about the picture and word guy. He said he has 50 sites. And I guess in WordPress, for one person, 50 sites is your upper limit. I'm also trying to see how to service on scale WordPress site. Like I say, I'm holding back customers from Iceland because I am not convinced that this will hold up. And I'm thinking maybe just to go straight to the hosting business and skip this messy front-end business. But that's very sad. I think that's a sad conclusion. And I wish that Beaver Builder team, because these guys are geniuses. Their code is... there is one problem that is frustrating about Beaver Builder. That's the solution to a catch. Maybe they are working on fixing it. I hope so. That if you have a catch on your site, which most sites have, it's like my even hosting companies are putting cats without the user knowing it, so you have no way to turning it off. And so also because many times you have to go into the site and change something when it's live. And then, like has happened to me, you go in and you change one word or there is something you need to, and then poof, the page goes kaput, beyond repair. That is a trademark of not mission critical ready stuff. So I really hope that also I understand Beaver Builder team is maybe thinking, I mean, now we have built this perfect page builder, and then WordPress comes out with Gutenberg, which for me would not change anything. If Beaver Builder goes to the elite class and I can come to Beaver Builder and they say these plugins are mission critical ready. If Beaver Builder tells me these, you have to have some responsibility somewhere. In this situation, I cannot be calling these three companies and asking, can you, I mean, that's insane to expect user to do that. So someone has to take the lead in this situation, and I hope it's Beaver Builder who will do that. And they have, if they become the mission critical solution, how many, I have to calculate them, so old school. Yeah, I've been a customer with Adobe Illustrator for 31 years now. Paid money to them for 31 years. So in the mission critical professional area, you have very strong brand loyalty. So I would stick, the guys who solve this problem, I will stick to them, with them for years. And then, of course, you come to the question of price. I mean, I get all of this software for $50 per month, $600 per year. What's a fair price for this platform? I think no price is fair when it doesn't work. then no price is fair. And of course, my strategy now is to go back to, if a page is translated, I will only use Beaver Builder modules. And at least to solve these customers I already have. So this is my thoughts and pondering on the platform. And I repeat, I'm sorry if I'm hard on you are hardest on the one you like the most. Someone said. That's an Icelandic saying, actually. But the code of Beaver Builder guys are amazingly good. It's when I started thinking more about this after yesterday fiasco, the code of Beaver Builder is amazing. And the platform is actually very good. But it has this management, marketing strategy, pathfinding problems. Mr. Beaver is a little bit confused right now. But I wish the Beaver Builder would consider going mission critical. And I would like the plugins to go through Beaver Builder. So I have a one contact for giving my money and getting the support. So that is my thoughts today. And I want to repeat, I'm sorry if I'm hurting feelings but I think this is something that needs to be discussed. And it hurts me to see how many are having very serious problems. Their hosting is breaking down, it's not working. And you have to work 80 hours and get paid 20. That is unacceptable situation. But if you if you are the one person who likes what I'm saying, then please subscribe or like or comment and criticize my arguments. And you can insult me a little bit if you feel necessary. But I think this is something that has to be discussed. Maybe I'm wrong about that too. But thank you anyway. Goodbye.